Okay, I guess you can tell by looking at the box. Today, we're doing a Caltech. But, let's see what kind of Caltech we're doing. Ooh, not a lot in there, is there? Well, we are doing the Caltech P32. Now, a lot of people say, well, I don't know about the P32. This, for a pocket gun, is super light, super small. Alright, so let's check it. You can see there's nothing in it. It is empty. Guess I gotta take the mag out, get it to release. Alright, so let's throw it on the scales right off the bat. Is that right? 8 ounces. Not very much. Alright, so let's go over some of the features of it. Not a lot on the sights. Not sure if you can see those. But you can see it does have the built-in hammer. Now, it will not do anything unless it is cocked. Stippling is pretty decent. I mean, you know, mag release, you push it, and you do have to kind of kick it out. Yeah, I guess it does kind of fall out pretty good, doesn't it? I didn't think it would. A lot of plastic, a little bit of metal. The barrel, well, I'm going to tell you, the barrel isn't very long. So the barrel is 2.5 inches, but this is a pocket gun. Alright, so lengthwise, we're talking just around 5 inches. Height-wise, with the magazine in, 3.5 inches. And we're talking 3/4 inches thick. Now, you're thinking 32 ACP, not a good carry. Too small. Well, they're really redesigning these things. So Lehigh Defense makes a 50 grain extreme Cavitator. Does 925 feet per second. And let me try to show you one of these. It's kind of odd shaped. It's like a square bit on top. Now, I'm not really sure why they didn't make them like the other ones, but if you get on YouTube and look at the ballistic gel test form, it really does a good ballistic test on, I forget, somebody shooting it into ballistic gel. It penetrates really far. It does a wound cavity like a hollow point does. The recoil on these things is hardly anything. It's a minimum. It's good for quick back onto target shots. Since it's not a lot there, it's easy for women. It's not going to jump out of their hand. You got to remember, you have to take that magazine out to get that thing to let go. Let's get the magazine in. Alright. Trigger pull. Let's see what we're doing. So you got a little bit right there before it starts taking up the slack, and then you've got that long hammer. So it is going to be a long trigger pull. Okay, and it is pretty heavy. Probably have to go to their website. Yeah, it's not as much as some. I've got a Smith & Wesson that's got a lot more than that. I'm going to say that's probably around 6 pounds, 5.5, 6 pounds. Now, the thing is it is light. Okay, they do make a nice little holster for it, and if you want, you can add, I'll try not to blind you here, red dot. Alright, so this one is fully loaded. One in the chamber, so we're going to keep our hands off of it, even though it does have a long trigger pull. Kind of takes a lot more to it. And I'm going to weigh it with everything on it. Everything on it, it weighs 10.5 ounces. Now, if you think, well, and that is, what is that? I think that is, I think it comes with 6 plus 1, or no, that's 7. So it comes with a 7 plus 1, but if you don't like the 7 plus 1, they also make a 10 plus 1 that fits in it. So it gives you a lot more to get a hold of if you want. So it will fit your bigger hand, give you more rounds. The downside is it kind of takes away from that, you know, compact ability, because you're adding that whole other piece versus this. Okay, but it does give you that option. I'm trying to think. I think there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is 7 plus 1. So that gives you 8 shots versus your normal 380. That gives you 7 shots. Going to give you one more extra in case you need it. And like I said, you do have the option of the better bullets. Holster, if you want to carry it. Crimson Trace does make a laser sight for it, so that, you know, it does make a really good pocket gun. So if we had it, like I said, even with the pocket holster, so I have 7 plus 1, so there is 8 shells in this, plus the holster, and the laser light. Let's weigh what the total package weighs. Alright, total package weighs just over 11 ounces. That's with holster, gun, and laser, and 7 rounds of ammunition. So, and like I said, if you've ever fired a 32 ACP, there's not a lot of recoil versus a 9 and a 380. So it's a good back on target gun. This is an older gun, this is a newer gun. You can just kind of tell by the way they've redid the barrel on this one is more square, where this one kind of has that part of that octagon shape up on top, where it's starting the extra sides, or what would that be? That wouldn't be octagon. Anyway, 6-sided. And then they've added a little different on them. I put a Techniclip on it, so if you need to, before I put the laser on it, so you could just slip it in, and that just makes it a portable holster. Works out really nice if you don't want to carry the holster in your pocket. And I added some, it's a little dirty now, but you could see it a lot better. It was some kind of bright orange model car paint, just to kind of, you know, throw open those sights a lot quicker, especially on that end right there, to let you see it a lot better before I put the Crimson Trace on it. Alright, I just wanted to kind of show you that, give you another option of something that's got a little less recoil for the ladies. And it's really concealable. There's not much weight there. You can throw that in your front pocket, your shirt pocket, just about anywhere, and it gives you 8 shells. And if you get on there and look at the ballistic gel of what these are doing, they're pretty wicked. All right, just something else to consider. There's